YALLFest is tomorrow. If you don't know, YALLFest is a free young adult book conference, I guess, technically. So it's a place where a bunch of authors and readers and people who are involved in publishing young adult fiction come together and they share their books, they do book signings, they do panels, authors talk about all of the wonderful things that they do and how they come up with the stories they come up with and what publishing is like and all of the different things that like readers might want to know. And it's like so fun. I went in 2023 with a big group of friends and had so much fun. I did not go last year because I didn't have anybody to go with. And this year I was like, I'm gonna go even if I don't have friends to go with. Do I like doing things by myself? No, I do not. But I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to do more things by myself. So here we are. I spent most of today traveling. So after I got off my first plane, I walked around a little bit, found a Toys R Us, didn't know those still existed, and then I got right back on the exact same plane I just got off of in order to get here. Sure, that's totally fine. Had a cute little Diet Coke on the plane, loved that. I read Legend for the first time. I love it. Honestly, I get it. I started it when I just wasn't in the mood many years ago, and it just wasn't a vibe for me then. But I truly liked it this time, and I get to interview Marie at YALLFest this year. So very excited about that. But the travel day was an adventure. So I get off of this plane, right? Well, first of all, before I get on the second plane, remember I got off of the plane, got right back on the same plane. So while I was waiting, I was group 9 because, you know, I don't have money like that. I was in the very last group, the least expensive group. The little sign said that they were still boarding group 8 of 9. And they had told us in the first flight that you cannot board before your time or the machine like won't let you scan your ticket before it's your turn to board. And if it does, it'll make like a loud noise and it'll tell everybody that you're like too early and you're trying to cut the line, and I don't want that kind of embarrassment in my life. I simply cannot do it, especially when I'm solo traveling. So I was waiting for my turn, and it turns out there was a delay on the screen, so they like call my name over the loudspeaker. They're like, Ashley, come to the desk. And I'm like, hello. They're like, why are you taking so long? Like, you're literally the last person to board. Get on the plane. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. It still says that my group hasn't boarded yet. Anyways, I boarded the plane. Great. Love that. Read my cute little book. I get off the plane, have my little carry-on, which I did accidentally leave unattended in the airport for a little bit. I had like just shown a picture of my friend being like, oh, well, even though I have to get back on the same plane, it's fine because I didn't have to check a bag and it's totally, and then I walked away from it, fully forgot that I had it, and that's on ADHD. But I have all my items, wonderful, except for the things that I forgot at my house. It's fine, it's whatever, we're chilling. So I get off the plane and I'm going to ground transportation and I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, okay, so I could get a Lyft and it's like $30, about 30 minutes, totally fine. But they do have a public transit system and they have a bus that goes to the airport. And I'm like, oh, that could be fun. I like don't have anything I'm doing today. It does take an hour and a half as opposed to 30 minutes, but that's like a fun way to see the city is to go on the bus. And so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do the bus. It only costs $2, and actually I got a discount for being like the first time on the bus. So I only had to spend $1, which is great. We're on the bus, we're vibing. The bus does break down. Okay, no worries. They get us a new bus. Love that. Thank you so much. We get on the new bus, we're going. I have now missed my connecting bus to get to my hotel. No worries, there's another one coming in like 20 minutes. No problem. And while I was waiting, I found this really cute free book box, and there were all kinds of books in here. There were books in English, there were books in Spanish, there were books for little kids. So I get off the first bus, I'm waiting on the second bus, waiting. It's sure taking a while. So I check the app and it is delayed. So it will be an extra hour. Oh, okay. Cool. I'm just gonna walk. You know what? It's 1.7 miles away and I can walk that faster than an hour. So I start walking. So I want you to listen to the bricks. So this is not a smooth, lovely sidewalk. This is aggressive. And there's like all kinds of stuff going on the sidewalks of Charleston. It's chill, it's fine. I'm getting there. I did make it. But we're here. We made it to YALLFest. If you don't know, Charleston has like a lot of cobblestones and like cute little herringbone brick walkways. Like there are sidewalks, but are they smooth sidewalks? Let's check my suitcase and see. So I was like, man, it is just really hard to tug this suitcase behind me. I wonder why that is. This is what the wheels looked like this morning. Right. So that makes sense. Saw some really cute stuff. Like I saw really pretty scenery, I saw some beautiful houses, I saw like actual fall leaves, which we don't get in Texas, and I saw this cool car, and I saw a group of girls living in the house right outside that car were like having a fun little yap outside, and I think they were like drinking wine and having a good time and just like letting each other know the gossip, and I'm like, oh my god, do I miss college right now? But we eventually make it to our hotel. And boy, does pulling this suitcase behind me suck. Yeah, but oh well, the show must go on. So then I got ready real quick. I went back to the main part of the city so that I could meet up with some friends, grab my press badge for YALLFest tomorrow, and then meet up with some friends, hang out. I got to meet up with some new debut authors. I got to get dinner, and then we went and got ice cream. I did not take a picture of dinner, sorry about that, but the ice cream was really delicious. And I went to go catch the shuttle back to my hotel, and I should have peed. I should have peed before that because I had to pee so badly waiting on this shuttle. It was still 20 minutes until the shuttle got here. I pulled out my little book, having a great time. I had to pee so bad. Finally, the shuttle does arrive. I am at the wrong spot for pickup. I am at the correct address, but actually they want us to be picked up 2 restaurants over. That's fine. It's fine. I got on the bus. We're chilling, and then I got home and I took a shower, and here we are. So that was my first day, and then tomorrow YALLFest begins, and I'll get to hang out with even more friends and have a great time, and yeah, yay YALLFest. Hasn't boarded yet. What is happening? Okay, the bulb just went out of that light. That's fine. Whatever. So, anyways, I boarded the plane. So, I do feel like this lighting is not as good. But that one is fully dead. Okay. Well, and there's no overhead light because this is a hotel and they hate to do overhead lights. So, I get off the plane.